Welcome back to Made Simple. Today we're going to be covering basic text functions within Excel, specifically len, search, left, mid, right, upper, and concat functions. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe and smash that like button. It really helps me out. I would really appreciate that. All right, so for this example, and using these different text functions, we're going to say that we have the location and date of places we've been to in the last few months, years, or whatever, right? So we have the city and state and the date we were there. So to start, we're going to be doing kind of different things, and as we go along, it'll make more sense to you what each function does. But we're going to do the len function to start, and basically that's going to tell you the amount of characters within that specific cell. So there's 20. So each letter counts as one, each space counts as one, the number or dash also counts as one, so there's 20 total. We'll go ahead and drag that down here. And then for the search function, we're going to want to do two search functions. Basically what we're going to want to do, let's say we wanted to separate the state or the city from the state, and we just wanted to know the state and the year rather than the entire date because we don't really care that much, right? All right, so for this first search function, we want to know how many characters until the comma, right? So we're going to go ahead and do a search function, find text. We're going to do in quotations, comma. So we want it to find the comma in that statement here. And we'll go ahead and hit enter. So 8 characters. So 8 characters until this comma. We'll go ahead and drag that down. We're also, for this example, going to want to use the search function to find the first slash here. So we'll go ahead and put those in parentheses, and then we're going to want to find that in that text. All right, go ahead and drag that down. So basically this is just saying 14 within 14 from this far left side, 14 characters, that's where we find the first dash here. All right, so let's say for this, to show how the left function works, let's just say we want to display the city from that text. We want to divide the date and the state out, and we just wanted to say the city. So we'll go ahead and use the left function. We're going to want to use this, and our number chars, since we did this before, we can do we can provide this, but what this is going to do is going to display everything from the comma over. So we don't want the comma, so we're going to do -1, hit enter, and we'll see that it just displays Jackson. And if we drag that down, it will simply display the city provided here rather than the city and the comma or state and date. All right, so to show our mid formula, we just wanted to display the state. All right, so we'll go ahead and select the state. We'll select the text that we want. The starting number is going to be from where the comma is +1. So then it'll go over to the space. And then we're going to want to do the number chars. In this case will be 3. And that will display the state. And we'll go ahead and drag that down, and it will show we displayed each state. All right, so for our right function, we're going to just want it to display the year instead of the entire date. So we'll go ahead and select that function. So earlier, the left function would count from the left and go up the appropriate numbers we told it to. But the right function will go from the right side, so starting here at the 9, at the outside of the 9, and go how many areas we want. So we know that the year is at the end of each of these, so we're just going to go ahead and put a 4 right there and go ahead and see that it will display the year, only the year there. And so the upper function is pretty useful for formatting effects and things like that. Basically what that does is just gonna, if we select a text, it's just gonna capitalize that. All right, we'll go ahead and capitalize all of those. And concat, basically what it's gonna do is it's gonna take various cells and put them all together. So we use the concat function. Let's say we want to do we'll just keep the state or the city and the state, but we just want to keep this capitalized one instead. So it's going to put Jackson, and then what we're going to want to do is do a comma, space. So what it's going to do is going to display Jackson, then put a comma, then do a space, and then it will display the state here. And we'll go ahead and see that our formula was correct. All right. So this is just a super basic overview of text functions. They're kind of tricky to get the hang of, but they're super useful when you need to reformat something, or when you have a bunch of data just jumbled together like this. Anyways, I hope you liked this video. Hopefully it was easy to follow along. Leave a comment, subscribe, smash that like button, please. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm there. All right, thanks everyone. Have a good one. Bye.